Well, no, as we tape, E3 is either happening, if I remember correctly, going to the calendar, E3 should be taking place as we speak.
Yep.
And the major studios will be having their press conferences already. So next month, I'm hoping to have a big E3 breakdown, but we'll give you some news now. Let's go to Nintendo. Nintendo is going to have a new system coming out.
That's right. That someone will actually play.
Codenamed Project Cafe as we speak, otherwise known as Wii 2 or Wii HD.
Okay.
We don't know any details as of right now.
If it's the first Wii, and then there's the second Wii, why don't they just call it Wii? Makes sense.
Because it's not a French system.
Oui. Then, no, okay.
All Nintendo has said is that it is definitely a console coming out and it'll debut next year in 2012.
Yep.
There have been all sorts of rumors so far. Next month we'll be able to verify.
It'll be $600.
But it looks like at the very least it's going to have high definition graphics, which is one thing that is sorely lacking on the Wii. It's supposed to be at least as powerful as the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, if not more so. The controller is supposed to have maybe a touch screen built into it, and we don't really know about motion controls or whatever. And excuse me. The online interface is supposed to be much more improved. Right. Supposedly no more friend codes, and it's supposed to be much more user-friendly to get on and actually play. Whether that all is true or not, I have no idea, but we'll know for sure next month. I will say this, I know The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been delayed, and it would not surprise me at all to see that held back as a launch title for the new system. That's what they ended up doing last time with the last Zelda that came out, Twilight Princess, so I would not be surprised at all to see that happen here. Sony, on the other hand,
not so good stuff to talk about.
Sony has major damage control issues.
Yep.
For those of you that don't know, back on April 19th, there was an attack on the PlayStation Network servers. Stuff was stolen, consumers' credit card info, personal information, hundreds of thousands of pertinent data. The system went down temporarily, it came back up, and then it went down for good. It hasn't been on since as of this taping, and we're way into the middle of May now, so we're going on pretty much a month. They don't know when the servers are going to come back up. Supposedly as of when you see this, supposedly they could be up, possibly, but who knows? There are lawsuits going on, all sorts of stuff. The internet hacking group Anonymous, some people have taken credit for doing this, and some people haven't. But regardless of the fact is, I mean, they're talking major issues. So a lot of high-profile games have come out. Mortal Kombat came out the week the thing went down, and they have an exclusive character on the PlayStation Network. Portal 2 came out that same week, and Sony was talking about the Valve integration with the PlayStation. Haven't been able to do anything with that. And then, of course, Sony gets a bright idea. Well, the PlayStation Network was having a problem, but the Sony Online Network, where they have their MMO games like DC Universe Online, oh, that's just fine.
Yeah.
Not so fast. They went and attacked that. Got a bunch of credit card information, personal data. That's been down now for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, because Jay, you were playing that game for a while, too.
Yes, I was.
Yep.
Yes, I was. And I think that, I honestly think that Congress should look into this and any of this stuff that's going on in our country, or maybe they should do it in the international courts or something. But these people should be regarded as terrorists, and they should take them. And if they catch them, take them, lock them up, throw them in the deepest, darkest hole they can find, and throw away the key. Because how many people's lives have been affected by this? How many people are going to lose everything that they've got because some moron out there with a keyboard thinks it's funny to steal somebody's credit information? And how many people are going to commit suicide because they've lost everything?
If they do.
If they do lose everything because of these, SOBs that are doing the hacking.
It's a real mess. It took Sony almost 10 days to actually say that there was an attack on their servers and that, stuff got lost.
And that's inexcusable as well.
Absolutely. So I mean, there are some things that they're going to be offering as of this moment, and things might change. But as we go to press now, so to speak, when it comes back up, the PlayStation Plus pay service will be free to everyone for a month. People who actually pay for the service now will have an extra month credited, plus I guess time that they've lost not being able to play online.
Right.
They're supposedly going to have
giving like 2 days for every day that you've lost.
yeah, they're
Plus
supposed
another month on top of it or something.
right.
or-
There'll also be like some free downloads and stuff.
All right.
For the Sony Online players, they're going to get 30 free extra days of free gaming time. The lifetime players will have like extra credit put into their accounts for like the microtransactions and stuff. But honestly, they're going to have to do a lot because their gaming credibility is shattered. There's no other way to put it. They have to rebuild the online network from the ground up.
Right.
And that's what's taking so long. And even then, Sony has been in decline for a while, and this is, they could very well just end up being in third place and stay there.
Well, I'll tell you, until that happened, the DC Universe Online was really picking up in popularity. That was a lot of fun. It was a great game, and you actually felt like you were, you created your own superhero, but you actually felt like you were involved in a moving, breathing comic book type of thing. So it was one of the ultimate fantasy escape type of things for me anyway, because I've loved comics ever since I was a kid, and this was just like the culmination of everything.
So anyway, so E3 next month, we'll have more information on this, and we'll have a big breakdown of everything that's going on and see what Sony has to say and how they respond.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay, sounds good. All right, last month on May 7th, it was Free Comic Book Day across the country.
It was?
It was a lot of fun, and the four of us took a little road trip when we visited 4 different comic book shops. We started at the top of the state, worked our way down to Providence and Cranston and Newport, visited some great shops, and we've got some footage to show you about Free Comic Book Day, so take a look.